defender 3 metres over the line.
Oh, you're so right. That's the diamond. That's what makes Reece Walsh so special. The Eels, more than in the contest, showing great enthusiasm with their line speed and chasing on the inside. They'll give it a little sniff. Reece Walsh gets the ball from dummy half. A big left foot step, goes the gas, tears the heart apart of the Eels right through the middle, and then Billy Walters, Ukuruli playing off the bench, makes a difference every time he comes on. Great work backing up them through the middle, and had plenty of work to do, Q, after he got the ball. Great power and strength to find his way across the white line. This game is alive, 18 all kick to come.
Yeah, as soon as Reece Walsh took that ball, Billy looked up at the commentary box on level 6 and said, "Stuff you, Billy Moore. I'm going to step right through and show you that I can play footy." And he definitely did. Great pass there. And Billy Walters, he's a killer, Billy. He comes on the second half and kills teams.
Reynolds converts midway between the left touchline and the uprights. He's a perfect 3 from 3 on the night. And Brisbane go to the lead with that conversion. Broncos 20, Eels 18. 20 minutes left in the game. On the SMS, got a couple liking the chess analogy. Thank you. Paris also sort of thought it was interesting, but Henry from Ballina, thank you. Andrew from Newmarket in Brisbane, thanks. 0467920222. Around the grounds in the AFL, the Western Bulldogs flogging Essendon. Dogs 17-7, 109. The Bombers 4-6-30. Half-time, Swans 7-8-50 lead the Giants 3-4-22. 20 minutes left in this one. Broncos back to the lead. Willison first carry just beyond the 10. About a dozen from the southern in-goal area as he's taken. Played the ball to Walters, the try scorer. Gives it on to Piakura. Can't get beyond the 20 under the tackle of Guymer. Now one man infield for Hetherington. Meets Barlaw to Avaiti and also De Silva there to make the tackle. Bronx 22 out, still at their end. One man to the left for Haas. Haas stands in the tackle, but an offload to Mam. Mam crashes into De Silva and to Avaiti. Bit of friendly fire there. Both are up and okay. So too's Ezra. Plays it a dozen from halfway. Haas another rumble down the middle third. Thighs pumping with 3 around him. 8 on the post-contact game. He gets into attacking territory. Last play, 45 out for the Broncos. Reynolds blindside right. Receives. Bombs. It'll come down 10 metres out. Knocked backwards by Walsh. Then knocked on by the Bronx. And a player picks it up in an offside position. Penalty to Parramatta.
Yeah, Ricky's offside. You can just see they're into the home straight now. And the Bronx are starting to go to the gas. Can the Eels stay with them? This will be the key next 10 minutes of this game. This is where they were blown off the park in Canberra last week, Parramatta, under Mitch Moses' stewardship. Can they stick with the Broncos? It's all about possession for the Eels.
Kick for touch and find at 15 from halfway out on the left. First carry taken forward by Sean Russell. The Eels centre tackle, 15 in from the left and 5 from halfway. Brisbane 20, Parramatta 18. Friday night footy on ABC Sports. Got 18 and a half minutes to run at the Cauldron with Quentin Hull, Billy Moore and Zane Bojack. Up the halfway, Walker plays it now through the hands to the right. Bolo gives it on to Moses. He to Guymer, who's tackled. About 41 metres out, 15 in from the right. Moses is in at distributor. One man infield for Moretti. One out run from Luca Moretti, almost to the 30. Speaking of Moretti, an Italian name, we've got a listener on a train travelling between Cortina and Milan. Nice to hear from you. In the middle of the ground, little exchange here, Hawkins and Barlaw. Hawkins gets it back. He's wrapped up, though, by the tackle of Ricky. Last place is referee Smith. Parramatta 30 metres out. Again, it's Moses at the end of the set. He bombs for Lomax's wing. Lomax, he catches it, drops it, and it's picked up by the Broncos. But the referee's whistle blows as Carapani was about to scoop downfield. Penalty going to Parramatta. Gee, a lot happening there. Lomax sort of controlled the catch and then went to ground under a tackle. The ball came out.
Great work by Lomax. There's a high shot here. Yeah. Well, not too dissimilar to Tony Staggs on the other side on the Fox, which didn't get awarded a penalty. So
Piakura, the offender.
I reckon he might go here.
You think?
I have a feeling.
No, he's all right. He'll stay on for that. But what that does do is a great opportunity, Q, for the Eels. 12 out, set of 6.
Wow, they take the tap and go. Interestingly, 2 would have level it up, but the Eels, they're going for it here. De Silva, middle of the field, passes left, Moses onto Paulo. Good contact from Jordan Ricky on Junior Paulo. And now he gets the help, Ricky, and they push Big Junior back 7 or 8 metres. Paulo to play it, 13 metres out. Moretti, one man to the right and down the centre third. Again, good contact. Ricky there with a couple of other Broncos. Reynolds and Walters, they push him back. Good D from the Bronx so far. Now to Silva to the left. Hawkins gives it. Russell to the Addo-Carr. Addo-Carr's in. Out on the left edge. Catch and give. And Josh Addo-Carr returns Parramatta to the lead. This has been a Friday night sleeper. Didn't expect much, but boy, it's turning into a ripper. 16 and a half to go. Parramatta back in front. 22 points to 20. Kick to come.
Zano, that was the old 1-2 shot. They ran 2 tackles and absolutely got pounded and driven back the Eels. But they realised as they kept winning those line speed battles and driving the Eels back, the defensive line kept shrinking, and then they saw the opportunity. They pulled the trigger. They've gone down their left-hand side towards Addo-Carr. 5'8", former South Sydney player. Hawkins pulled the trigger. Beautiful execution out the back left-hand side. Put away the winger for the Eels. Oh, they're more in this game. Great work by the Eels. Good vision by the 5'8". Well done.
Absolutely, Billy. They managed to get all the players concentrated in the middle, opening up the space on the outside for Josh Addo-Carr to score his 150th try in the NRL. The Fox, we love him. He's just a bloke who just gives his personality, and he now joins Greg Inglis on 150 tries, equal 80. He's one behind Kyle Felton. There's a couple other players, including Manu Vataboy, who's ahead of him on 152. But what an amazing club to join that 150.
What great names you just said.
Oh.
Wow.
Now Lomax. Half a metre in from the left wing touchline, 22 metres out. Eels in front by 2. Lomax has kicked 3 of 4 tonight. Approaches, strikes, looks good off the boot. Oh, smashes near post and ricochets away. Chip pinged out of the boot. Really good contact, but hits the obstacle near side. No goal. Lomax is 3 from 5. Parramatta lead 22 to 20 with 15 minutes to go around the grounds in the AFL final quarter. The Bulldogs 18-7, 115. Essendon 4-6-30. Third term just underway at the showground. Sydney 8-8-56 to the Giants 5-5-35.
The other good thing for Parramatta fans, yet again, the Broncos make a mistake, Q, and the Eels have the rugby league IQ to pay. 15 to go. They're full of confidence here, the blue and gold. They can smell an upset.
Walsh with the restart, and Junior Paulo with the first carry. 13 from the Caxton Street Enders. Passes there to make the tackle. Now Dylan Walker pops it up for Luca Moretti. How about that? Being on a train in Italy, you just get on the Listen app and listen to the footy. Thanks for your messages. 0467 920 222. Moretti plays it on the 20. Gain of 8 down the middle third for Dylan Walker as the Eels try and work their way upfield. Error free. De Silva to the left. Hawkins gives it on to Williams. Jack Williams has got an offload away, but a second phase here. Papali taken down 9 from halfway by the tackle of Walters 1-on-1. Papali plays it. De Silva, no marker. Pinches it 10 metres or so, gets tackled. Chucks a loose ball out the back. Geimer has to clean it up and does so, but loses a bit of momentum there. The Eels. Geimer taken on halfway. Last play for Parramatta. Moses receives on halfway and bombs. It'll come down on the 20. Walsh tucks it and catches brilliantly and lands and is taken immediately 22 metres from his own line.
Mistake 3, both sides. Whoever makes the error, you feel that'll swing the game in the opposition's favour.
Now, Zano, this is usually where the Bronx supporters get nervous and start to do their thing of chanting in the crowd and getting on the refs back. They haven't made much noise tonight.
Yeah, they've got to be quiet. I don't think they expected this, Q. The Eels, they've come here to win. I mentioned that Ray Price is here. You don't want to perform badly in front of a great man like that. And I'll tell you what, they're playing very well. Quick play the ball, though, and Walters gets hammered by Dylan Walker.
Yep.
Good work.
And the fans, they thought he wasn't square.
No, he was.
But he was. End of the set. Reynolds Reynolds on his own 40. He's got some screw on that. Oh, it's a brilliant moment. Papali taps it in. Had to. Gathers the ball. Well done, young man. He's up to the 20 before being tackled. That was a from nothing Adam Reynolds. Brilliant sort of check side grubber to the touchline, and Papali had to tap it in the field of play to stop it going over for a 40-20. 13 minutes to go. Parramatta 22, Brisbane 20. The Broncos on a 5-game winning run. The Eels trying to stop a 3-game skid. Out on the left edge, Russell's taken. 30 from his own line for the Eels. One man infield for Williams. Taken down low by Staggs and up top by Willison. Eels 15 from halfway as Williams plays it. Now to the right through the hands of Walker to Moses. Offs it up for the infield runner Benson. He almost slices through the 2-man tackle, but stopped on halfway. Quick play the ball to the right end of the set. Moses with the grubber. It'll roll towards the goal line, taken by Walsh about 3 metres in the field of play. Can only get up almost to the 10 on the kick return. And there's not many Bronx getting back on side. Eels defensive line is set. Gee, even just on the energy level here, this Parramatta side is belying its standing and record of only 5 wins this season. Now up in the middle third goes Arthurs. He stops short of the 30. A dozen minutes to go. Billy Walters with another great play. One-handed pick-up and a 20-metre gain to halfway. He'll get up and play it in the middle of Lang Park. Reynolds is in a dummy half. He shows it, goes himself. Hawkins is there to make the tackle. Eventually they decide to stop him along with Russell. They're out on the right, 40 out. Last play, Brisbane. Walsh puts a left boot to the skies. It's a bong. Young Papali's under it and catches it despite the late arriving attention from them. And the Eels will start this set a dozen from their own line. Even little things, Billy, just in a couple of moments in this second half, Reynolds has been playing the ball on 5. Just a couple of those things that have been a bit scratchy for the Broncos.
Yeah, it's because the Eels have rattled them. Their energy, they're playing with the enthusiasm. They're testing the Broncos. It's a great arm wrestle. What a ripping game. 11 to go. Eels in front by 2.
With 11 minutes to go, and with the ball, Walker with a little no-look give to Bowler off his left shoulder, but Big Junior's taken. Right in the middle of Lang Park, De Silva's done a great job out of dummy half. He passes here to Moses. Moses from halfway with a deep kick downfield, comfortably taken defensive left corner by Karapani. And the Bronx runs infield and is stopped short of the 20.
I tell you, both replacement hookers off the bench, Walters and De Silva, have done an amazing job for their respective sides.
Shibasaki receives Zano and gets hit one out. He's up just beyond the 20.
You know how the little boy gets put in the corner? Well, Dylan Brown was getting too close to the action on the bench, and so he's been relegated by the NRL officials and been put back on the back bench, would you believe?
There you go. Now, good run from Piakura and quick play the ball 5 from halfway. So quick that Walters had to scurry to get to there at dummy half. He gains 10. And that's a bit disorganised still. Last play, Broncos 42 out. Oh, the first receiver's Haas. What's Haas doing, chipping and chasing? It's taken by Papali just beyond the 20 in his tackle. Well, we picked it up there. Yep. Reynolds was tackled a couple of times on 5. Payne Haas is not the guy you want on play 6.
It wasn't meant to go to him. He caught it and he got it and he had no option. He did a little chip over the top. But I'll put that down again to the defensive integrity of the Eels and their line speed. This game's hanging in the balance. It's an arm wrestle. So much belied that the game we expect. This is a ripper.
9.5 minutes to go. Friday night footy on ABC Sport. He's Billy Moore on Quentin Hull. Zane Bojack on the touchline. Parallel at 22-20. They shift it to the left edge, the Eels. Russell's cut down in a tackle. He'll play it 5 in from touch on the left, 45 metres out. Last place is Rev Smith. Pass goes to Moses. He's rushed at by Carrigan, gets past him. Then puts a boot high, deep downfield. Karapani catches it. A dozen from his own line for the Bronx. Laterally, he runs across the 20. Can't. Oh, gains about an extra 4 or 5 before being stopped midway goal line and halfway by the tackle of Williams. Played to Reynolds. Blindside right given to Staggs. Staggs beats 1, beats 2. Staggs to halfway. He's got the fullback in front of him. Papali gets him. Drags him down. Great tackle. Papali on Staggs out on the right. With the Broncos now only 20 out. They trail by 2. Shift to left and centre field. And further to the edge. From Reynolds to Walsh. Out to Shibasaki's edge. He's picked up and dumped in a tackle. But the referee gives the Broncos a penalty. Now this is interesting. Hold on,
So the penalty's been washed away.
because it's a 6 again.
6 again. 6 again. It's a 6 again.
He made the wrong call. Todd Smith realised it had to be 6 again, not a penalty, which shows you very apparently the folly of a team trailing by 2 getting penalised that doesn't get the chance to kick for 2. That's a big argument that we don't have time for, Billy. Left side. Oh, Shibasaki's knocked on. A bullet pass from Walsh has knocked it on. Lomax picks up, almost bursts a tackle or 2 before being stopped on the 20.
Well, controversially, Zach Lomax kept the ball in his hand and wouldn't let the Broncos play on quickly. So they've been almost double banged there. They actually couldn't get the penalty as well as not being able to get the ball back.
Eels with the lead by 2. 7.5 minutes to go. Parramatta with the football. They're 5 from halfway. 15 from halfway on the tackle of Benson. He takes a step forward. He's about a dozen out when he plays it. One man infield to Hopgood. Jermaine Hopgood taken 5 metres inside Parramatta territory. Now young Smith's back out there at dummy half. One man to the left for Hawkins, infield on the run. Comes Williams, tackled 45 out from the Bronx line. Last play Parramatta, not last play. It was the second to last play. They ran it, and the tackle was good. Yeah, Piakura smashing Walker. End of the set. Moses with a chip from 30 out. Comes down 10 out again. Walsh lets him catch as well. And Walsh secures the bomb. He's caught 11 from his own line. 6 minutes, 33 seconds left. Parramatta lead Brisbane 22 to 20. The Eels, who haven't won since round 16, they've had a 3-game losing skid. Bronx have won 5 in a row. As it started the round 15th versus 5th. And the Eels lead the game. Shibasaki tackled on the 20. Now Ricky, one man to the left, infield and short of the 30 when stops. They're at the wrong end of the park, the Bronx. For their liking, Carrigan flat-footed.
Good defence.
Yep. Again, they're in his face. It was the likes of Williams and Guymer there. Now Reece Walsh is going to have to kick downfield. I don't think...
Key there again. I'll put it down. Metres and 5 tackles there, the Broncos. It was because the Eels' defence is so good at the moment.
Thanks for all your messages. We're getting them. We just can't refer to them all. Such is the nature of the game here. 5.5 to go. Listeners all around the world, Billy, tuning in to what is potentially one of the upsets of the season. Parramatta could seal it off here. There's 5 to go. They lead by 2. They're 21 out. Played by Williams. Pass to right and centre field. Walker through the hands to the right. Moses pops it up to the infield runner Bensony, but he can't get through. Will Bensony 18 metres out. 15 in from touch on the right as he plays it there to young Smith. Passes in through Paulo to Walker. And Walker has got 3 around him, but he's going to be held up and asked to play the ball 15 metres out. 5 minutes to go. Parramatta lead by 2 to the left. Hawkins to Papali. Cut out for Adokar. He has to go to ground near the corner flag and the touchline. He stopped right on the eastern touchline. Only 5 metres out. Back towards Hawkins for a kick crossfield at the end of the set. It's ricocheted around, jumped on by the Bronx.
Knock on Parra.
Knock on Parra. No advantage as Walters cleans up, so he'll come out a metre or 2.
Wasn't their best set of 6 there, the Eels. They didn't put it together well enough. So we've got 4.5 minutes to go. It's hanging on a thread, this game, Q.
Broncos 2 wins outside of the top 4 as the round began on a 5-game winning streak, and there is Guymer leading the way with Williams getting underneath the ribcage there of Gajewski, who hasn't seen a lot of time. Now to the right, Reynolds to Walsh, edge. Staggs' pass is knocked down by Adokar. Why not? Fox cleans it up. He knows it's a knock-on, but that diffuses that right side shift from the Broncos. 3 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Parramatta 22, Brisbane 20.
That's the key numbers you just said there, Q. There's 3 minutes 40 to go. It means the Broncos are probably going to have 2 more sets of 6, barring mistakes. So for them, they've got to get good reward when they have the ball in hand. They've got to now go 65 metres to get the other end of the park.
Ezra Nam, first receiver off the scrum win. Tackled on his own 30. Plays the ball to Walters, given to Gajewski. Rolls down the middle third. 8 from halfway when tackled. 3.5 to go. Bronx with the ball but trailed by 2. To the left is given to Ben Hunt. Rocked in the tackle and put down on halfway. Quick play the ball to Walters. Haas receives with momentum. Surges down 10. Gets an offload to Walters. Second pluck phase. To the right. Hunt with a cutout towards the Arthur's edge. Great defence though from Addo Carr. Knocks him down. 32 metres out on the right. Or he mucks around in the ruck. Ref says no ping. Keep going. 2 tackles left. Ball to centre field. Carrigan's put down. Last play Broncos. Centre field and 30 out. Ben Hunt's got it. They run it to the right. Given to Reynolds. Pop ball to Ricky. Ricky to the 10. Ricky 5 out. Taken by 2 defenders. 3 from the goal line. Hand over. Parramatta ball. Eels have got 2.5 minutes to survive. They lead 22-20.
Good tackle by Addo Carr in that set of 6. It's all about the Broncos defence. Can they get the Eels to make a mistake?
Oh, Mitch Moses back tonight. This is his 7th game of the season. The Eels have only won 5 times this year. What an upset this would be. Junior Bowler just beyond the 10 has stopped. Now a dummy half. Young Smith pops it up to Benson. Yes, beyond the 20. Well, Benson, he plays it. Midway goal line and halfway. Smith with a dummying, stepping run. Out of dummy half. Give him 7 already on that jinking, weaving passage upfield. Taken 15 inside his own half. Plays the ball there to Moses, a distributor, who gives it to Hopgood. That's the sound of nervousness, people. There's 40,000 in the house at Lang Park and the Bronx fans can't believe what they're seeing. Moses kicks downfield at the end of the set. It's a deep kick caught by Karapani. 15 from his own line. Runs infield and will be taken set apart just short of the 30. Here's your last chance, Billy. You get a shot and then it's mine for the last minute.
This is the last roll of dice for the Broncos. They've got to go to the edge, got to go forward, make some yards, and then have a shot. Reece Walsh, Ben Hunt to show some magic.
Broncos are within 5 from halfway on the carry from Carrigan. There's 80 seconds left in the game. Parramatta lead by 2. Reynolds receives, centre field, passes left man, in motion, gives to the edge for Shibasaki. Nice tackle, Lomax coming in from the wing to knock him down. Broncos 42 metres out. Walters blindside, gives it to Mam, he passes there to Gajewski, who's tackled. Meanwhile, Haas is down in back play and hobbling. There's 58 seconds left. Broncos back to the blind side. They run it on the last. Gives to Shibasaki. Grubber is mishandled by Papali and Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh rubbers into the end goal. Scores the go-ahead try as Joash Papali needs an excavator to dig a deep hole and hide, because that fumble has cost his team the game.
Wow. That's how you get yourself out of jail. The last roll of the dice, the last tackle. It wasn't a great set of 6 by the Broncos by any means. But on the last play,
Hold on.
challenged it.
Referees.
Offside
Is
chaser.
there a man? So
He's offside.
Shibasaki.
Reece Walsh is required to have both feet behind the ball. At the point of the kick, he is in front.
Oh, young Joash Papali. His prayers have
The kicker
been
does not
answered.
take up a position in front of him.
Papali went low
Reece Walsh is
5
inside,
metres from his
7
own line and
metres
fumbled it.
away.
But Walsh is offside. No try. Parramatta 22, Brisbane 20, 43 seconds left. My word.
Oh, as soon as the agony and the ecstasy, there was no try, comes up. The Parramatta bench, their heads were down. Now they're smiling. They can't believe it. They won the lottery. Unbelievable.
And Big Payne can't walk freely.
There's
There's a story beyond the game.
That's probably the more worrisome for the Broncos team and the fans. He looks at the world that hurt Payne Haas.
And he did come off the ground after the warm-up
Yes.
looking hampered. So whether they've rolled the dice with him, but yeah, he is limping back to halfway. Penalty Parramatta. They kick for touch. There's still 35 seconds left here.
If I was the Eels, I'd run at him, Q, because he's flat out moving out there.
If I was the Eels, I would hold the ball
Yes.
and cuddle it and have 3 men around me and let no Bronco near me.
100%. They retain possession. They win the game. A great win. Probably their best win, not only of this season, but probably the last couple. It just shows you what they've got coming down the pipeline.
Para with the tap on their own 30, 31 seconds to go. And now programmable cramp for Benson, who goes to a knee. Plays it as slowly as he possibly can. Dylan Walker, the next man to go forward. And he's held up 10 from halfway. 19, 18, tick, tick, tick. Eels lead by 2. They're 10 from halfway. And absolutely no intent from Lomax to go forward. He grabs the ball. He cradles it to ground as if it's a newborn. 6 seconds to go. He plays it. 1 play left. Smith out of dummy half. Takes the tackle of Walters. What a Friday night upset. What a triumph for Parramatta. The Broncos' winning streak has been snapped by a competition cellar dweller. The Eels winner. Friday night thriller. 22 points to 20. Parramatta has won. Oh, what a performance. What a performance from the Eels. And oh, how M. Moses returning to the team makes a difference. It's not about one man, but boy, Billy Moore, your wrap-up will be interesting to hear. The Eels winning 22 to 20. Lomax scored 2 tries. Russell and Addo Carr scored tries as well. Lomax kicked 3 goals from 5 attempts. And for Brisbane, Reynolds, Hetherington and Walters scored the try. Reynolds kicked 3 from 3. Walsh 1 from 1. Bronx led 14-12 at half-time. Eels win at 22 to 20 after Reece Walsh had gone into the in-goal area off a howler from Joash Papali in the last minute of the game, only for the referee to deem that Walsh was offside at the grubber that put the ball on the deck at the young fullback's feet. Let's get down to Zane Bojack.
I'm down here with a milestone man. 150 tries in the NRL. He's just congratulating Gemma Shibasaki. Not only 150 tries, Josh Addo-Carr, but a win up here in Brisbane in the Parramatta colours. How does that feel?
Yeah, pretty special, man. All the best for season. I'm just so proud of the boys' efforts. I think that was our best performance all year. We know how we want to play, and that's exactly how we want to play. I know we leaked a couple tries there, but we toughed it out, and that's what we wanted.
How good is it having Mitch Moses out there? Because the kicks, the passes, he just helps you guys so much.
Yeah, his kicking game done wonders for us tonight, and I feel like that's what we've missed is his experience. And yeah, full credit to the boys, man. We done deep today. That's good.
What will this mean for your club? Because Joash Papali, or I should say Papali, he was outstanding at the back, and you've got Isaiah Oyongi who's out injured. You've got so much young talent. Dean Hawkins,